Well, hey folks, Tassi here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me in Farm Sim 25 on the Tassi Map. And I'm just dumping the last of the stones from our big contract. I finished them both. I'm off screen just to, because they were going to take a while. Put it that way. So yeah, this is the last of the stones. They're not worth a lot of money, but certainly worth selling as opposed to just, you know, whatever, dumping them in the woods. And I've been taking the stones off of this field, the meadow that we created. And it's full, so we're going to empty that. I haven't collected for the contracts yet. We will do that in a moment, and then I'm actually going to end the day because I don't like the rain. Hello? Oh, right. There's no hired worker. Yeah, kind of hard to empty it when there's nobody in the tractor, isn't it? Yes, look, you can dump stones now. Now, oh, by the way, hope everybody's doing well. It is the 6th of April today. Yeah, and I'm really starting to think that the mods on the Farm Sim mod hub, whoever's doing the checking for their team, I think they're just phoning it in, man. You know? Because this is the second map that I've now found a major error. I mean, we had a map where none of the grass on the map was cuttable. On a homestead map, that's not right. You know, I could understand if you had some, you know, a UK map where there was towns and there was stores and there was all of this stuff, you know, where you wouldn't want to be mowing the scenery. But yeah, and then this one, well, here's the issue. If I go to this, no field detected. This is the field right here. You know, that's steering assist, AI worker. Same thing. They can't find fields that you've actually created. You know, if we go into the map itself, there's the field, there's me sitting on it. Right? So, it won't detect created fields. Yeah, that is not a feature, that is a bug. I'm sorry. You know, and a pretty major bug at that. So, I mean, I don't know what their map testing consists of. You know, maybe they load the map, the game doesn't crash, good enough. But anyway, so, yeah, I am, oh, this tractor is just so deadly terrible on anything but grass and pavement. Alright. But, like I said, been out here slogging around in the mud. It is 4:30. We've spent a lot of time on September 1st. Let's see what September 2nd holds, shall we? Oh, before we do that, though, we should probably collect these. 62K. Okay. And 43K. Okay. There we are, 193K. Now we can buy some sheeps and goats and stuffings. Chickens, cows, all those good things. Well, some of those good things. But, as I say, first things first, and the first thing I want to do is get rid of this frickin' rain. Whoa. Cosmetics? Nah, we're pretty enough. Oh yeah, baby. $8 o'clock, September? No, we're gonna go for 7 o'clock. Please stop raining, please. Oh, good. There we go. Watch, we'll wake up with 6 feet of frickin' snow on the ground. Actually, I have the snow turned off. Yeah, once bitten, forever shy in my case. I love holding grudges. It gives me a purpose to live. Oh, beautiful sunny day. Getting these weird, terrible lag spikes. I'm not sure what's going on. I closed the game out and checked the task manager. And the only thing I could find being a real pig was Steam. Like, between all of its web helper thing, it had 8 of them loaded. 8 different web helper things. Totaling over a gig of RAM usage. Which, I mean, I've got 32. That's lots to go around. But, come on. You know, it's doing nothing. Basically, at the moment. I mean, I guess it's keeping track so that it can do the... Did I leave this running all night? Oh, good for me. Good for me. I'm just such a pro. You know, so that it can do its Steam cloud save. But beyond that, I don't know why it's got to have so many web helper programs going. You know, I'm not sure what happens if you try and play it in offline mode. Should try that though. Would probably be a heck of a lot smoother. That's the first time I've turned around at the end of the field and it hasn't just gone dit. Like it was literally doing that. You know, every few degrees of turn, you'd get a momentary freeze of the picture. So, not sure, but seems to be better now. Ooh, it's supposed to get up to 21 degrees. It's going to be a little bit cloudy. That's fine. As long as there's nothing coming out of the clouds, I'm a happy camper. So yeah, today we are going to buy some aminals. I really didn't expect I was going to have to do this on my own. And it is taking up a bunch of time. I wanted to do other things. But yeah, there's just... It will not recognize created fields. Like I say, the game is, the map is, but the feature that would allow you to use hired workers and such most definitely isn't. This is just getting weird. These lines just keep converging. I gotta get some kind of straightness going on. So let's come to this edge. Now let's see when we go to do the fancy corner. No, perfectly smooth now. Beautiful. It was the rain. So that's not good. Like I say, I'm running 32 gigs of RAM. It should be able to display the RAID. I'm not on Ultra or anything stupid like that. Because luckily, as being having both my A+ certification and my Cisco networking, I know that Ultra was not actually designed to be a playable mode. It's for taking high quality screenshots and stuff like that. But that's okay. Everybody thinks it's a measure of EPEAN. Yeah, okay. That works too. Anyway. I think my morning walk this morning at 5 a.m. was one of the warmest so far this year, which is kind of nice. Of course, it also meant it rained all night, because if it had been clear all night, it wouldn't have been so freaking warm this morning. Which is fine. Absolutely. So I have an interesting problem to figure out today. I need to buy a couple of 8-foot 2x4s to, I'm building a different entrance to the catio from the kitchen. As I explained before, I'd like it to be able to, instead of having to do this big massive lockdown of everything during the winter for the kitties, you know, so that I don't end up with the weather in my house. I want to change that, make it a little bit different so that I can just simply more or less put a door over the entrance when it's, you know, too foul to be used. And, but to do it the way I want to do it, I need the thing to be up a little higher than it is. Problem I have is that I need two 8-foot 2x4s. Well, my car ain't 8 feet long, so pretty much no matter what I do, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to stick a couple of 2x4s in there. Now, my back seat does fold down. It gives you a pass-through, right? But that pass-through is like, I've used it before for longer stuff, and it does one of two things. Either you have to fold the passenger seat down and then stick it over top of that, like hope that it isn't, you know, too much of an angle between the trunk entrance and the top of the passenger seat, or between the seats, which I suppose is great for, you know, anyone who's not a boomer like me and can only drive automatics, but I have a 5-speed. Yeah, so laying a couple of 2x4s across your stick shift, it's generally considered poor driving practices. Yeah. But we'll see how it goes, one way or the other. That's usually the beginning of April is when I open the catio, so we're kind of a little behind the times. Alright, let's raise that up, go grab that last little bit. There it is. And drop. Yeah. Alright. We have de-stoned our field. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now that field there, we're going to plow, but there is something else I want to do. And I know this part is purely species being a fussy little badat, but I want to trade in that Steyr tractor for something else. It's between the run-on that it has, like when you stop, it doesn't, and the fact that for some reason it is almost uncontrollable on a plowed field. Like literally. You can't keep it in a straight line. Yeah. Whereas this thing doesn't have that problem. On the exact same fields, it's perfectly fine. So it leads me to believe that it's just something to do with the way that particular tractor handles. And it ain't my favorite thing. So I would like to see what the market has to offer, but first I'd like to know the details of what I'm giving up for it, i.e. how many horses, etc., etc., so I can get something comparable. Thank you. I think next thing we're needing is probably some lime spreadage, but we'll see. So, let's go here. Another thing that's weird, every time I go here, oh, there's something there now. Hooray! That's the first time. And what do we got? Well, I don't even know what that is. What is that? It's 250 meters wide. Okay. I think I'll go with, if you don't know what it is, you don't need one. Yes. But that's not gotten a tractors. So first thing, I believe it's a medium tractor, isn't it? There it is there, right? Yes, that's the one we own. Okay. Ooh, she's a big horsey. Big horsies. Wow. So 235, 234, 271. The T-Series, eh? Valtra T-Series, 168K. And that would take us to 271. This guy, see, I don't know if we've got the 300 something. Let's check here. Steyr. Yeah, we've got the 302 horse, so I'd like something fairly close to that. Of course, it doesn't just go back to what you had, does it? There we go. So close to 300. Yeah, the New Holland is, but I'm not really a fan. So, yeah, I think we might just give the Valtra a look. So, let's go back to here. Let's go to vehicles. Actually, no. Let's do this the right way. Well, I'm not going to fill it with fuel. I will, however. Jeez. The roll-on this tractor is just ridiculous, man. Alright, let's get her fixed up. Oh, drop the weight off here. Is it damaged as well? It is. So, we will definitely here, let's just pop it over here for the moment. There we go. Alright, let's not waste valuable time. Let's grab this guy and plow. And whee. Good, it's not on create fields. Oh look, this one works. Okay. And away you go. Now, hopefully he'll keep himself out of the telephone poles and stuff, at least till we get back. Holy, the heck kind of traffic we running into here? You stop any time, tractor? No? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let go of the throttle now. Amazing. Uh-oh. Can't catch me. I'm faster than you are. Maybe. Do you think he can pass me? Is he gonna try? Oh, he is. Look at that. What a brave boy. He must have got up to 65k there. Wow. There's a string of cars coming behind him. Busy day here. Busy day indeed. Alrighty, here we are. The shop. No. Is this the sell point? I can't see what that symbol is. Nope, that's a tip point. That's animals. That's the store. Maybe it doesn't have one? Maybe I should have just sold this where it stood, eh? Huh, apparently. Alright, well. Nothing else around. Okay, this I believe is for selling like logs. This I don't remember, but it is another sell point. Alright, well, apparently. I mean, we can't sell things from here. Yeah, not really. Huh? In fact, why did it bring that up? Alright. Why is it bringing that up? Weird. Alright, medium tractors. And we're gonna go with the Valtra. Oh, but what's that gonna cost me once I actually bring her up to 47k to bring it up to 200? No. Now it's at 220,000. Okay. So, I can actually go up this far. Yeah, but again, by the time I get it to the top horse, $216. It's almost impossible to get any frickin' horsepower without huge amounts of money here. I mean, 225 at those guys, but they don't have front. 230, that's darn near what I was getting on those other ones at full chap. 183, 210, 200, 246 on the Vario Gen 6. And what would it cost me to actually have it at that? 216. Jeez. Don't really want to be running two of these. Well, it's only 13 to take that up to, 183. Still, that's not bad for what you're getting. 168. That'll get us 200 horsepower on my favorite tractor. Yeah, the heck with it. We're buying a Kubota. I likes my Kubotas. Alright. Ooh. I think I would have wanted to go with better wheels. Crap. Oh well, we can do that at our place. And yeah, I know I use this tractor quite a bit. But these and the big Dutes are about the only ones I really like. I mean, for smaller stuff, there's lots of it. But for bigger ones, yeah, not so much. So once we get this meadow in, we shouldn't be worrying too much about cutting any new fields. So, at least in this case, the bug is not going to majorly affect me. Oh no, he's still going. Cool. Alright, let's park them up for a moment. For a moment. And let's see about these things. So, starting with the coupe de chicken, which no French person would ever say. Alright. We want... That's a chicken? It looks like a duck. 6 months old. That way they'll start laying eggs right away. Sure. And... Oh, first of all, let's grab us a couple of roosters. That's $12 we'll never get back. And then 250. No, I don't want that many. Give me... Can I just enter a number? No, I can't. 200. I don't want to kill my roosters. How about we go 150? Alright, now, of course, what we need to do is get them some feed. So the little trailer is where... Oh, it's behind the other tractor. Okay, never mind. There you are. Oh, you've got rocks in you, you bugger. Come on, dude. We need to feed the chickens. Get on with your day. Man, this thing just about rattles your eyeballs out of your head. There we go. Nice. Alright. Alright. Oh, we have no wheat. Or oh no. Sorghum. Can I feed the chickens sorghum? Uh-oh. Ba-dub-ba-dub-ba-dub. Stop. Stupid save game. Okay. Doesn't tell you here. Oh, I hate you. So, let's see if we go to chickens. Oh yeah, you can feed them sorghum, eh? Alright. There we go. It's not much. I see. It's got to be beside it, does it? Alright. There you go. Alright, that should get them for a while. Yeah, they only hold 9,000, so that's just about filled them up right away. Now... let's go here. See if we've produced any hay yet. Yes, we have. So... do we want to go here first? Let's do the sheep first. Oh, the sheep produce poop. Interesting. Oh, like a little sheep poop. Where's the... there it is. Oh, this is pigs. Where the heck is my sheep? Pigs, cows. Did we not... do I not have sheep? Oh, right, they're way the heck over there. Never mind. That's right, we only put a certain amount of the critters up here. Okay. So... you know, we've only been on the farm for 2 days. I don't really know my way around. What do you mean you built the farm? Shut up. In you go. We'll do the same for the other side. Whoa. Ooh, our plow is doing well. See, he's doing that same weird thing where he's got a couple of strips down the middle of the field. At this point, I don't even care. Yes, please, give me more. There we go. Oh crap, I'm supposed to get on the next one over. Ooh, well. We'll find it. There we are. Okay, and you... ugh, it's one of those. Okay, whoops. And... I don't think we have any straw. That could be an issue. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, what do we have in here? Ooh, we've got a bunch of grass, so it hasn't become silage yet. Huh. Of course, there's nothing else. Yeah. So we've only got the grass, eh? Dang it. Of course, it's only been a day, so I suppose that can't be, And we need straw. Well, straw we're gonna have to buy. There's no way around that. Might be a little close. Oopsie. Oh, my dreams of being a valet have faded away. Okay. Oh, actually. There is one more thing I can do. That is hay. Huh. Straw. Okay, those things will all go in there. Boy, this thing holds everything, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Thank you. Jeez. take it that's the feed silo there. And I assume that red beets are a root crop, so that should keep the piggies happy. What? It only took half? Ooh. Okay, that's kinda... Oh. Right. I'm not even gonna say anything. Oh good, it didn't reset itself. Nice. Little factory. Here it is. This makes jars of preserves, and one of the things they will apparently preserve is red beets. So I can't see over the trailer. Pretty sure it's on this end somewhere. Do I get a tip? Do I get a tip? I do. There you go. See, the reason it's doing that is because it keeps losing the hitbox. There we are. Alright. Now let's just pull you ahead. I think we've fetched everything we can fetch it for the moment with this guy anyway. Now let's set you up to start making the pickled beets. Indeed. Noodles, blah blah, red beets. Beetroot. Pretty sure, yeah. Activate. Okay. He's making a beetroot. Now, the idea with you was I was going to get you to pick all of those up and throw them on there. Yeah, I think we'll give that a bit. That will be a project for another moment. Let's have a little sprint around the neighborhood. Well, this is the one I need, so we're gonna take her. And let's go grab that flat deck. Oh, I've already passed it. Alright, punch wagon. Come with me. So I'm gonna need silage and straw. Maybe 8 bales of each. I think. And yeah, doing that makes my head hurt, but oh well. Chicken! We all know how that'd end. Alright. This is a shop. Look out, I'm turning. Okay. Twitchy little road. Here, let's quit wasting all the diesel. Morning. God, woman, use some mouthwash. Alright. Let's, no, way down. Here we are. The bales. Round bale. Straw. Wheat. What? The heck are they talking about? Do you got, like, normal frickin' bales? Alright, round bale silage. Here we go. Alright, round bales, silage. Customize. We would like 8. 16K? Gee. Okay. And straw. Do you not have straw? Is that really too much to bloody ask for? Hay. Grass, grass, hay, grass, grass. Hay, hay. Silage, hay. Where is bloody straw? Oh, here we are. Customize. 8 by is. Now, this should be the only time we need to do this. I hope. $23,000 in bales. Gee, dang, man. Alright. Well, let's throw this puppy in transport position. Hello? You don't double stack them or what? Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, there's no belts on this trailer. Okay. That's fine. the lineups of traffic, man. Holy. I don't know where they're all going. This must be a pass-through map or something. Because, like, man, what the heck are all these people doing for work? There's only like 2 other farmers. There's half a dozen businesses. Basically, that little string of traffic would have covered every working employee in this map. So what we'll do is we'll dump this into the storage shed and then take out a select amount. I think that's as far back as it goes. Boom. There we go. Now, is the plowing finished? It is. Well, nicely done, dude. So, of course, now we're gonna have to do the stone pickup thing. That's okay. Not on Crete Fields, good. Otherwise it just goes straight into the ground. And that isn't anybody's favorite, let me tell you. Alright, now. Let's have a look. Okay, you guys are doing good, right? Yes. Now, the cows not so much, but we expect it. So piggies. Oh, they do need straw. Okay. So let's grab a straw. 4. Okay. And we'll give 2 to the piggies, and we'll give 2 to the moose. Oh, actually, I guess we can buy our sheep. They've got food. So, you will be all sheeps. Yes, we will go with the classic sheeps. 71? I don't think so. Let's go with about half. Okay. And the other one, hello, will be goats. Goats. Doesn't matter, it's the same amount of clicks either way. Okay. Where are you, little monkeys? There you are. Alright, that's sheeps and goatsen. All taken care of. They've got a little bit of meadow going on. So, bubbity-bubbity-bup. You. Although, yeah, I think we're actually, kind of at the end of the episode. So, I will call it here. And next time we will get the rest of these put where they need to be put. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out. Till next time, though, take good care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.